So my wife didn't like my hair in the video, in the first one. So here in part two of Finding the One, of course, I did something different because relationships are frequently about compromise. If you don't have to compromise, then you're probably screwing up. Um, so, part two, I wanted to address something that for me is difficult, or it feels like a contradiction or a paradox or something, in that like I feel like I hit several different lotteries. Joking in the first video about tall, dark, handsome, uh, and various other things. It's easy to have one in some ways and then be like, oh, just get out there and find someone. How hard can it be? But at the same time, that kind of takes away from how difficult it was to get here, and there was a lot of work involved, and also, like I mentioned a second ago, compromise. um, it wasn't just yay, everything's easy, and then yay, we get married and all this picture perfect bullshit. That's not what happened at all. It was messier and rougher, and uh, a, a lot richer tapestry than just A to B, success after success or anything. It's not like we're just sitting here hitting home runs. I have bad days, she has bad days, and we try and help each other through that, and it's not always easy, and there's not always some apparent answer. This isn't a sitcom, and so we're struggling through together, and we've been fortunate enough to have a lot of support, friends, family, and that's we're very fortunate and grateful for those supports, and have succeeded as much because of them as because of ourselves. And so to not acknowledge that is disingenuous. So, uh, yeah, compromise. That's that's a big one. I've got a friend. He gives me a hard time because he says I listen to a lot of pop music, and for a while there I was like, God, you got me. Yeah, you're right. And I thought about it more, and I was like, I listen to a lot of pop music because I want to find music that I think my wife will like, and will put a smile on her face. And I've got my own stuff that I listen to. Yeah, she's not a big fan of rap, but uh, it's like, yeah, I do listen to a lot of that because I'm trying to spend time finding things that I can share with her, and that, it's like she likes it when I sing along with a song, and so I'll listen to a song over and over and over again so I can learn the lyrics, because that's how I've always learned lyrics, is repetition, and then eventually I look up the lyrics and fill in the gaps, and that's how my brain works. So, uh, and then I get to share that with her, and I I mean I like pop music well enough, but uh, left to my own devices and without her there, I would listen to a lot less of it. But I don't resent any of that. It's something that I enjoy because it's something that I get to share with her, and that is really nice. Um, Other compromises, I changed my hair just for this video because she didn't like the first one, and uh, we've got this thing going at the moment where I'm growing my hair out and she doesn't like it, and we made this deal forever ago where if I grow my hair long, then she cuts her hair short, because I give her a bunch of guff about, oh, you can't cut your hair, it's so beautiful, all this stuff, and I really like her with long hair. And now I'm like, I've had short hair my entire life because I always hit this wall where my hair gets long enough that I start getting comments about it from people like, ooh, getting, going. going long, and it's like, yeah, whatever, all right, fine, I'll cut it short again. But I've hit a point in my life where I'm like, yeah, screw it. I want to have some fun with this. And if she wants to cut her hair, then yeah, I mean, all right, I will. I will, of course, learn to love her with short hair just the way I love her with long hair. So that's a risk I guess I'm willing to take. Maybe we'll find a compromise and she'll just go like mid length or something. I don't know. Yeah, we'll find out. So compromise is a big one, and again, acknowledging for me the elephant in the room of I got lucky in so many ways. Um, I don't want to. I don't want to be the guy who doesn't acknowledge the ways that they have been fortunate and try and act like everybody else should just jump on that bandwagon, or like, yeah, me saying, oh, go work on yourself. It's like not everybody has the luxury of like, oh yeah, I've got time to go, I've got the ability to go to therapy, I've got the money to go to therapy, or even just I've got the energy to read an article about, oh, this is how I deal with this problem or something, or read a book. Some I know that there's probably a shortage of ability for some people to work on certain things past a certain level. So yeah, for me, that was something I wanted to address. And sorry for bungling through that. This is like take 5. I've actually struggled with this one. The first video, I was just like, all right, yeah, one and done. But I was trying to figure out how to word this, and I'm sure I've botched it yet again. But I think I'm far enough in this video that I'm gonna say screw it and just let it roll. Um, yeah, going back again to the first video, working on yourself. That's all well and good. Yes, absolutely, lifelong pursuit. Try and be a better you, and you'll have good days, bad days. Try and steadily move forward, um, but don't let the pursuit of even okay keep you from shooting your shot. Don't 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 be reckless. Don't be willy nilly. Don't make dumb choices. But at the same time, uh, at at least try. Put yourself out there. If you really want to have someone in your life, if you really want to be someone for someone and have a relationship with them, then it's yeah, it's gonna be messy. And the first person you give your heart might give it back the very next day. Haha, George Michael. So, uh, yeah, it might take a couple of tries. It might take several tries. It might take dozens of tries. You never know. But don't let the fear of failure keep you from getting out there and trying. It's worth it. And I highly recommend it. Having won the lottery with my loving wife and wonderful life, sitting here with my dog over there chewing her toenails, which the mic isn't going to pick up, but I can hear it and it gets to me. Maybe I should edit that out. I won't. So, checking out for now. Sorry for, being me again, but here we are. Thanks for watching.